So today was a good start to the week. I'm up 200 or $2,600 on the week. Pretty good week if you ask me. But just want to do some forward looking here into the week here on Tuesday. So today we didn't have much, nothing scheduled really for news on the economic reports or Fed speakers. On Tuesday, we have probably existing home sales and then wholesale inventories and then CPI and CPI year over year. That's probably going to be a bigger news day for Wednesday. And then again, Thursday is the initial jobless claims and then PPI. So those are the things that you're going to be wanting to watch, especially at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, pre-market. And that's probably going to give us a good direction on the market for the remaining of the day. So tomorrow, not so much in the economic calendar for news. So let's go over to the charts here on NASDAQ. So the MNQ, so NASDAQ futures. So I have traded this a while. I traded futures for a little bit. But now I'm doing a little bit of options plays here. But today I knew that 29,800 level was going to be a resistance slash support level here, because it was resistance here. We broke, we came back, support. We tried to bounce off on Friday and then we broke. And now we're actually changing this and turning it into resistance once again, right? So we came all the way up. We made a high of 29,743, and then we made a move back to the downside. So let's go to a lower time frame period here. Let's go to the 5-minute. So today I was actually in long over the weekend on calls. Those calls were over 100%. So I was long this morning. And then I had a long when we broke here as well. So breaking days highs, breaking pre-market highs, I had a long there as well. But once we started getting up here and I started seeing this pullback, I was like, okay, we might be coming back down. So I let it bounce off of the day's high and come up here, and we started making lower lows or lower highs. And then this is, I think right here is where I started going in short. Had a nice move here, and then we started chopping around right here. Around it looks like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we started chopping around, but then finally we broke this upward trend line, and then we broke. So I just wanted to see a move below that 29,486, and we did get that move to the downside. So that was one of my bigger trades here, because I was loading up contracts right here, and my stop at was 29,625. But we never made it there, and then we finally broke. So this was that bigger trade. I was sized up on those contracts, which probably shouldn't have been doing, but I was willing to risk it. So what do I want? What I'm looking for tomorrow? So right now we're currently in a downtrend. So if we come here and then if we go over this way, we're currently in a downtrend, right? So if we come back into Friday's lows, we might see a bounce there at 28,800. So I'm going to actually move this down here, and this is an overall support level that I have there at 28,700. So if we do keep moving lower, I do want to see this trend be respected. If not, if we can make a move to the upside here, getting back to that resistance slash support at 29,750, that's where I would be looking for a short there, or going into puts for tomorrow. So like I said, tomorrow we do have, existing home sales and wholesale inventories. I don't know if pre-market's going to be U.S. trade balance. I don't know if that's going to be a market mover, but I don't really think so. So that's what I'm looking for. Either we come back down here, we might bounce off 28,800 and maybe go calls. Especially if you go overnight, we might bounce from here. But then I'm looking for puts here at 29,800. So about 1,000 point difference, which is A little bit far-fetched there. I mean, it is a lot of points there that I could be trading in between, but if I'm trading in between, I don't know which way it's going to go, right? So if I go short here, I don't know if it's going to bounce off, or if I go long here, if I say, oh, we might bounce, we might, keep tumbling down to Friday's lows. So those are the two spots that I'm looking for: 28,800 and then 29,000, about 750 or 800 to go short. So good luck for you tomorrow on trading the markets, and we will see you in the next video.